Old man Woody likes the crooked cock.
Warren Buffett, he should do that.
Southwest 1380, have you guys followed that flight at all? The whole
Is that the plane where the engine exploded, the window blew out, and the woman got sucked halfway through the window?
Yeah, she died.
And they pulled her back, but she died of cardiac arrest. Not exactly sure how that works.
I bet she was fat. She didn't fit through the window.
If she was fat, do you think Southwest is going to be like, this is circumstantial, Your Honor? Any hyper-stressful environment like that could have
Did you
set her
listen
off.
to the captain? They have a recording with the aircraft traffic controller, the ATC. She was amazing. I teared up listening to just how great she was at the whole thing. I'd play it. It's like 7 minutes long, so it might be too long. But
how was she so great? Like just the way she handled it, or like what really got to you?
She was cool as a cucumber the entire time. The aircraft traffic controllers were also very good. They had a lot to do. They had a lot of shit to handle. She's in a hurry to get to descend, to lose altitude, because the people in the back, they don't have air. Someone's getting sucked out. So she's like, I need to get down to 11,000, 8,000. They're working on. She needs a long final, which is the straight part of the approach as you head towards the landing strip. And she was polite. She was cool, calm. And she's like, all right, I'm going to need a dedicated channel to get to the final. Yeah, good day. And I'm like, oh, my God. She wished them a good day, which is kind of how...
She's actually said good day.
Yeah, which is what they say as they switch from one frequency to another. It almost means goodbye. But if you guys haven't seen it yet, check out that log. It's all over YouTube, which is where I watched it. She's amazing. And just like cool, calm stuff like, hey, yeah, we're going to want some fire trucks on engine number 1. That's the captain's side. And, oh, yeah, by the way, looks like someone got sucked out a window. We're going to want some medical there waiting for us as we arrive. And, everyone on both sides is just like, okay, get medical. Yep. We'll have that there for you. And she landed on one engine right next to the fire trucks, and they squirted her with foam or something. It was, dude, she was better than Sully. It was amazing. It was quite the feat.
Come on. I don't know about that. He landed a plane that shouldn't have been able to be landed in the water and saved everybody. She lost a woman. All right.
She did lose a woman.
He had no runway.
People second
landed
guess
on the
Sully.
water.
People second guess Sully. They say that he landed on the water and he should have put it down in an airport. Now, no one died, so I guess it was a good call. But it was questionable. He might have made it back to the airport.
I don't know. I don't know enough about.
Well, if he made it
these people
80% to the airport
That'd
and
be
then
bad.
smashed that motherfucker into Ramada, they'd be talking. They'd be, why did you land in the water? What the fuck? Like, come on. Like, everybody lived. Well, they sunk a jet. Big deal.
Yeah, I'm guessing. I don't know much about this, but I think that if you land a jet, well, it would have had wheels. I don't know why I just assumed it would be a belly landing. But yeah, he lost the plane. But I don't know.
Yeah, there's some insurance adjuster somewhere who's like, you couldn't have made it another mile and a half. Come on, God damn it.
I would have liked it more is as they were getting everybody off the plane, he was like barricading himself in the cabin, like the cockpit, being like, no, a captain goes down the ship.
You're not that kind of captain.
That only applies to boats, sir. Not me. I'm going down in this 737.
It's a boat now, bitch.
I'm drinking till the end as he frantically unscrews little bottles of wine.
She was amazing. So I started looking into her, and apparently she was like the first fighter pilot, a female fighter pilot captain ever. She flew F-18 Hornets, and she just like broke barriers her whole career. She almost like if you're gonna have an emergency like this, she'd be a good pilot to pick, and she nailed it. I was pretty excited.
This was the first U.S. Death since 2009. Yep. So that was almost like a 10-year streak.
Yeah.
Ruined.
Before Fatty McFatty got sucked halfway out.
But how do you get sucked halfway out?
I just told you how.
Fatty McFatty was the key there.
Yeah.
So what happened was an engine...
What part of her got sucked out? Like an arm got sucked out?
Top half.
Oh, her head got sucked out.
Yeah. Her ass is just in the plane.
That's how I pictured it. Are you right or are you guessing?
I'm guessing because it's the most comedic way to get half sucked out of plane.
Yeah, it's how I pictured it.
Yeah, it certainly wasn't like a thigh or something. I don't know. I was just trying to think. Like, she must have had the window seat, right? Reading her book, playing her Candy Crush, and then the thing off the engine spins, breaks it, shatters the window. Immediately, like, is it like the way we see in the movies, where you get sucked out, or
Apparently.
Big
well, I
pressure
don't care for
difference,
this.
I think.
I don't want to sit next to the engine anymore.
Oh, I hate sitting next to the engine anyway. It's so loud.
Yeah, but sometimes you get that seat next to the engine where there's not a seat directly in front of you, and you get that extra leg room. You know,
Oh, I like that now.
When I was
I
a
like
kid,
that. When they come by and they're like, "Hey, are you willing to risk everything to save everyone on this plane?" And it's like, when the time comes, it won't fucking matter if I don't.
when I was a kid, there was
I'm
an
gonna get off
airplane
this
accident.
fucking plane.
The attitude we're looking for, sir.
The metal fatigued on the top of the plane and just got sucked off. It blew off like the hood on a car, just gone. And first class got sucked out of their seats and died. And everyone was like, well, fuck them anyway.
Right?
It's like the national response.
Oh, you got $200 extra? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
And you know, there's just one like woman on there. It's like, I've been flying since '47, never once sat up front. Now's the time for Edna to live the high life.
grandchildren treated me.
When I asked for a hurricane, this isn't what I expected. You know.
Oh man, that's so fucked to die on an airliner. Like I gotta admit, like whenever I'm on a plane and things get bumpy or it's going up and down, I have no fear because I just have this belief that like these things are safe as fuck. Like they just are. They're just so safe now. I just have no fear no matter what it does. Like it's like being a passenger in a car with a professional driver. Like no matter what he does, I'm just like, dude, you got this. This is what they pay you to do. I have no fear of this. But
you kind of
But if
have
I
to
was-
suspend that fear in order for you to not be like freaking out, you know? Like, because if you were seriously
I wouldn't be able
thinking,
to suspend it if I was being suspended out a goddamn jet window at 30,000 feet and I don't know how fast,
So
550
so
miles
you
per
would
hour.
No,
doubt
at no
her.
point was she thinking, these are really safe.
Oh,
Just
man.
fucking icicles on her eyelashes.
It's a lot colder than you think.
She died smiling. Yes, it was more of a frozen grimace. But
Oh shit, that's fucked.
Yeah.
Man, that would be. And you'd imagine like telling your family what happened to like mom or grandma or whatever. Yeah, she got sucked out the window, kids. What? What? Yeah.
Let's
So
just
forever.
reminder that at Southwest, you all choose your own seating. You semi brought this upon yourself. Yeah.
That's great.
And you could have chosen an aisle seat. Yeah.
If you're like a 9-year-old kid and your mom is the one who got sucked halfway out a window and died or whatever, there's no way you could ever fly again without fear, right? Like
No,
that's
you become
always
a like Chiz.
that's. Chiz, did someone you know get sucked out of an airplane? Is that what this has all been about?
Is there an 09 incident? Was that related to you?
Is that why they call you the ground or the Greyhound? Groundhog's a better nick than Greyhound. Man, that's fucked.
Yeah, that is fucked. That's so sad. Like, for the family of that person, you know? Because it's like, even among random deaths, that's got to be one of the most random. To die in a plane crash where it's not even a plane crash, it's just one person on the plane dies. Like, how many times has that happened ever? Where one person on the plane dies?
Right,
There was
just
Final Destination.
suck that person out the window. Like I fuck you in particular.
Maybe she was an evil person. Like that's the kind of like that almost seems like God reached down and was like, no more.
Maybe
no
the
more
devil
of you.
did it. Maybe she was the good person.
But if she died of cardiac arrest,
my
God
theory
could
is
have just
silly.
zapped her.
I don't think the devil has that power. Taylor can correct me, but I don't believe the devil can
None of
influence.
none of it's
like
real.
Consider yourself
It's like
corrected.
seeing who. It's like having a competition of who can imagine the bigger goblin. Like, what? Mine's as big as a skyscraper. Mine lives in space and is the size of the sun. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no. But that does fucking suck.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Every time I hear about a tragedy like that, I always go back and I always think, what was that person thinking 30 minutes before that? What were they thinking that morning? You know, when they were buying a coffee that morning, did they know that, like, they obviously didn't know this is the last cup of coffee you're going to have in your whole life. When they took a shit that day, this is the last shit you're ever going to take in your life. This is the last piss. This is the last step. The last time you're going to be standing. Like, do you guys get like that? Where you think about it, where it's like they didn't even realize, like, if I had a brain aneurysm right now and died, like, I wouldn't have known that the last time I stood on two legs was when I was sitting down here. You know, like,
Cheers
I don't
would
know.
be
That's
like,
what
time to shine, baby. Put me in, coach. No remorse.
I would hope so.
Is Chiz ever going to be on the show again?
Who knows? Probably not. He doesn't seem to have any desire to.
He just wrote "moving on." Was that in response to my question, or
No,
is
that was
that there already?
He was telling us to move on from the plane shit.
Oh, I have it. Somebody.
Oh, from Taylor dying. Yeah. Oh, fuck you then.
I ended on that note. I love the
That was
wordplay.
the best
Very
shit
nice.
I've ever heard.